Hi there, I'm here again with another Twinmotion video, and today an animation video for the exteriors, as this one was one of the most requested topics under all my videos and in my DMs. So I'm here with this tutorial about animations. These 3D models comes from Twinmotion Friday exercise, I think from a month ago, and for this specific model and specific render, I already done a tutorial video, so I leave you the link in the description. But anyway, today it's the animation day, so let's get started. But before introducing the translators and all the tools that we need, there are some tips, some suggestions I have to tell you. First of all, before animating a 3D model, I suggest you to have a final project, a final 3D model. Only because for the animations, we need the translators, okay? And for the translators, not rotators, but translators, this one. And with the translator, of course, we just position it here. And with the translator, we have to link a specific object inside this translator. The problem is that, of course, I have to link a surface from my 3D model, but when I update my 3D model, maybe modifying a wall, a window, or anything, updating the 3D model inside Twinmotion will break the let's say collaboration between the translator and the surface. So before using the translators and then of course the animators, you need to have the 3D models already done, already perfect, without having the idea of updating again your 3D model. In addition to this, for your animations, you have to import your 3D model with the keep hierarchy formula, not in collapsed materials or collapsed by all. Only because if you want to animate every single surface, of course, you need every single surface to be selected, okay? So all the walls, the ceilings, the pavements, windows, and so on. I'd like to take just 20 seconds, I promise, to inform you that I'm creating the Twinmotion Masterclass learning portal, where I will guide you through the fantastic world of Twinmotion, whether you're a beginner or an expert. Click on the link in the description of this video to stay updated on all the news and secure an exclusive discount at launch. Register now using your email. Thank you so much for the support and enjoy the video. I already shown you where to take the translators here from the tools, animations, animators, and translators. And this is the single object. If you don't see it, just press G from the keyboard. This little icon will be the one that will help me to animate anything. Of course, before animate anything, you need to understand, of course, what do you want to animate, in what sequence, and so on. In this specific case, it's not very difficult because this building is already divided in 3 main blocks. So this one, and of course, the first one here. So my animation will be divided in 3 different steps, let's say. The one for the buildings animation, so the walls from the block A, the walls from the block B, and the walls from the block C. The second part will be, of course, the windows and the railings and so on. And the third part for the furnitures, the table, the barbecue, and so on. But let's get started. So this is the first translator I'm using, and it will be used for the block A, in particular for the walls, ceiling, and pavements of the block A. At the moment, I'm using, let me just turn my quality to medium. Okay, I'm not using, of course, the ultra mode. I'm using the medium quality only because at the moment I need only to create an animation. And of course, for the export, I will take my ultra values back. Anyway, for the animators, of course, I need 1, 2. Let me just check. 3, 4, and of course the pavement and the ceiling. Then 6 different translator for the block A. So let's just copy this one, creating an instance with 5 copies there. I'm just bringing them, this one, all of them here, so you can see them perfectly. And they at the moment are just instances. Let me just, okay. They are at the moment instances, so of course I can, modifying one, I will of course modify every one of them. But the main thing at the moment I have to do, of course, let me just doing something like that. I'm creating a container, animation, and then of course block A, BA. The first translator should be linked for the ceiling, the pavement. The pavement, of course, will be the first surface of the entire animation to move on my terrain. So I'm linking my translator with this surface. Of course, I don't need to be a loop animation, but just once. This will be the final position my pavements will be after the animation, after the translation. And of course, this is not the position I want at the moment. So maybe let me just change the distance. And for the distance, you need to understand that this distance, so let me just put it at 0, will be the final distance, of course, where the surface will be, of course, in the final animation time. So if my distance is 2, of course, my translator and then, of course, the surface inside the translator should be moved minus 2 meters. Okay? So I'm just putting minus 2. And now my animation, at the moment, of course, I will press export or save my file, will be this, his final position. Of course, I don't want at the moment it to be only 2 meters away from our final position. So maybe I'm putting here 10, okay, but not this orientation. Maybe let's say minus 10, okay, and of course my final position will be 10. So I'm Control Z, okay, will be 10. So this will be my final position, and I'm doing the same thing, of course, for the other walls. So this translator will be linked to this wall. My keyboard is sleeping, I think. This wall the same. As you can see, all my values are the same for each translators because, of course, they are all instances. So the last wall, and final the ceiling. So this one. So right now I have, of course, I changed the distance in a negative way, only because I want my animation to come from the sky, let's say. So, of course, from all of them, I'm taking them, just see if it is positive, then 10 meters. So, at the moment, my translator, my animation for the block A will be, let me just save my file. Once you save your file, your project, and this is one of, I think, the weak point the animation is motion. You see, of course, the final animation. And as you can see, once the save is done, my block A is going to its final position. And this at the moment is perfect. As you can see right now, all the walls, the ceiling, and the pavement will translate to the final position. But of course, they have the same speed, so they are arriving exactly in the same time. Of course, this is not something I want for my scene, and in particular, maybe I can increase the speed, so maybe 5, but not the same value for all the translators. So I'm just breaking all the instances. So at the moment they are all the same, but that is the first surface that has to arrive in the final position, is -10 and 5 speed. The second one will be maybe a lower value, so maybe 4.8. Third, that is another wall, will be 4.6, then 4.4, then 4.2, and last but not least, for the ceiling, not 2, but 4. And to check my final animation, of course, I have to save. And this will be the final animation. Maybe this is a bit fast, so let me just modify it. So not 5, but let's say 3. Then 2.8, 0.6, 2.4, 2.2, and then 2. I'm saving again. And this is the final animation. And I think at the moment it's perfect. Let me just... No, I think it's okay. Then I'm just moving all my translators inside my BA container. And of course, I'm doing the exact same thing for the other blocks. So I'm just bringing again the translators. For the block B, I have the pavement 1, 2, 3, and 4 surfaces. Yeah, this one will be in the same group as this one. So there are 5 different translators. So I'm just creating 4 copies as instances. And then the first one will be linked to the pavement. The second to the left wall. Let me just modify this one. Okay. This will be linked to the right. No, not the window, but link the wall. This translator will be, of course, this wall. And last but not least, for the last translator, the ceiling plus this rectangular surface. So at the moment they are exactly the same as the block A, but the difference should be, of course, the distance, because as I already told you, you need maybe to have a higher distance only because we want to have an animation coming from let's say from the sky. But not only this, but also the orientation. At the moment, the animation is going from the bottom to the top view, but here we want maybe minus, not 10 as the block A, but maybe minus 15. Okay? So this will be the final position for my block B, but of course I'm just moving them 15 meters up. So this will be his really real final position. Well, about the speed, I'm using the same method used for these translators. So the speed here was 3. So for this, I'm just putting 3. Then, of course, again, breaking all the instances, and then 2.8, 2.6, 2.2, no, 2.4, and then 2.2, let's say. Okay, let me just save so I can check this block B. And as you can see, all my animations are going perfectly, exactly as I wanted. So maybe I'm creating another container, BB, as the block B, 370. Let's just delete it. And then for the last time about the blocks, I'm creating another translator. Right now I have 1, 2, this column, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 surfaces. So I'm just taking this one and copying 5 times. So the first translator will be linked to this one. The second, of course, this, God, I just failed. This is just a repetitive, let me just, okay, once, okay. This is, as I was saying, a repetitive, let's say how to do list animation, but the final result will be, of course, awesome. I think I missed something. No, here is last wall, and then, of course, so I think this is perfect. I'm just moving my translators minus 20 meters. So the first 10 meters, the second 15, and this one minus, or not minus, well, yeah, minus 20. So again, for the last time, all these translators with inside all the surfaces will be moved 20 meters higher. So this will be his final position. Again, I'm creating a group, BC, and then, of course, saving my scene to see the final animation result. And of course, the block A will come. I missed, I forgot to modify the speed. So I think it was 3. Yeah. So breaking all the instances. Where is the button here? So this is not 3. This is 2.8. This is 2.6. This is 2.4. This is 2.2. And lastly, 2. Of course, again, I'm saving the file, and right now the animation is correct. Of course, in the first block, then the block B, and lastly the block C. So now I'm animating, let's say, this is for the blocks. Then I'm animating the windows. And for the windows, the process is exactly the same. So for the windows, I'm creating 3 containers, windows A, B, and C. So I'm creating, let me just check, I can't understand with the medium quality. Okay, if there are, this is just one glass, okay? But right now, I just don't care if the windows is just one surface or there are 3 different surfaces, because the first translator will take care of these black surfaces. I don't know how to say it in English. The second, of course, will be the windows, and then the curtains. So right now I'm creating, no, not use library, where I'm going. Animators, translators. I'm creating 3 different translators. So this one copied twice, and this will be linked to the famous black surfaces. So here, here, here. Let me just put it once. Here, 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 and lastly here. Now I clicked with glass. Okay, perfect. So, and another translator for the windows. I can't see. Okay, for this one and for this one. And lastly, for the curtains, this, this, and this, and this. Okay. Again, same method as before. I don't remember exactly about the translator for the block B, -20. So these windows will be maybe -20, but not in the z-axis, but from no z-axis, because here I have all the vegetation of the garden. So for the windows from the block A, I'm just putting here -25. Okay, and then again 25. This will be their final position. The speed is the same as the others. So 3, breaking instances, and then 2.8. No, let's say 2.5. And for the last one, 2. I'm just trying, I'm not sure what I'm doing. Of course, saving the file, so I think I missed something. Oh no, it's perfect. As you can see, the windows are coming with the, maybe the glass. I can't see the glasses only because this is a medium quality, but I'm sure they are here. But all these are quite perfect. And then, of course, just move in the second floor for the block B. So this here. Okay. Maybe this windows and the railings can come from another axis. So library, translator here. I have 3 translators for this, but also 3 for them, because I have the glasses and the 2 famous red, black surfaces. So there are 6 of them. No, not 6, but 5. I'm just animating all of them together. I'm sorry about this mouse clock, but I think my keyboard is just dying. So, object, this one, And this one. Again, I'm not very sure about the wing, not about the glass. Okay, yeah, the glass is here. So the glass. Okay, the glass is moving. Okay, and last, let me just set it at once. And why not all the curtains? And then the translators for the railings. So this and this one for save. Oh no, they are all divided. Group 10, let me just take all the group 10 plus this, and of course moving inside the translator. Perfect. Same thing for the classes. Yeah. So these classes, of course, this is another method to, of course, import a specific surface inside the translators. Just simple drag and drop. This one. Okay, so all these translators should be placed inside this container. But here, of course, I don't want them to coming from the z-axis, but maybe from the from the x-axis. And let me just maybe put it as 30, because I want them to come not in the same time as the first Windows block. So this one is here, but of course is their final position. Where is the manipulator? I lost. It's here. Will be minus 30. Perfect. Yeah, but not there. I think minus 30. Yeah, minus 30, because I don't want them to coming from this. So this will be 60. One, but all the translators 60. Okay, so they are coming from here to there. I'm just cutting the video for the last translators, because of course the method is the same. Okay, right now I have not only create an animation for the windows, the glasses, and the curtains for the C block, but also the animation for the furnitures here, for the exteriors, and here. Let me just put it there. Of course, now I'm saving so you can see the final result, and this is the final animation. And as you can see, everything is going exactly in the position they belong to, and I think it's perfect. The only one thing a little bit annoying is that if I save here, I see the glasses and all the blocks coming from behind, let's say. So to hide these pieces, when you are animating something, you want to put a section cube. The only one problem is that here I have a lot of trees, and the section, of course, will hide also the trees, I think. I am not sure if this could be filtered, but I think no. But anyway, let me just... And of course, this cube should be large as the position, the initial position of this block. So let me just check it again. Then of course I'm doing something like that. And control saving. And as you can see, now I don't have the blocks just in the last part, of course, but right now I think. And that's it. Of course, you can do exactly the same thing with the section cube, creating a section cube for the let me just position it here, only for maybe hiding the surfaces coming from the top. But for me right now it's not a very big deal. I think they are perfect without this top section. And of course, you have to, at the moment, modify your video in order to see, not to see, in order to modify all the ambient settings and so on. But right now, I think this cube is not necessary for me. I don't care if I am seeing some glasses and some curtains from there. But that said, I think I finished. You will see the final result that I'm not seeing right now while registering, while recording. And thank you at this point very much for your support, for following, and for watching this video. Of course, in the comments, drop a hint, a tip and tricks topic on something you would like to see in another videos, or just write to me in my DMs on Facebook, on Instagram, and I will be happy, of course, to help you or just record a new video with your topic. That said, again, thank you so much for following, and see you very, very soon. Ciao!